I'm seeing a lot of people. By the way, can we call it like we see it here?
I want you to call it exactly how you see it.
Has Brendan Schaub been kind of cooking lately? I mean, I feel like he's had a few bangers lately.
He's definitely had some bangers. I want to say the last banger he had, he was wearing the war hat as well.
Oh, wow. I don't know about that.
Is it Blonde Brendan now?
Blonde Brendan is a thing, and perhaps that's been the difference. I saw him cooking with regards to the state of MMA media. A lot of people wanted me to weigh in on that. I was like, no, this is his time. Let him say his piece. And then...
how about the shout-outs for PT Chuck, yourself?
PT Chuck, multiple shout-outs for PT and Chuck. Loved it.
Brendan's on one.
Then I saw him respond to Renato Moicano, but I wanted to listen to the Renato Moicano clip because I'll be honest, I didn't hear it. So Renato Moicano, I believe on his show, said he didn't take the settlement money, the antitrust settlement money. Is this true?
That's correct.
Do we have the clip?
I remember my first fight in UFC was 8-8. Was 8-8 to fight. Yeah. And then what they say is, hey, you know that 8-8 that was wrong with you because they take advantage of you. It's the same thing. Yeah. You know, you have a girl and then somebody talk to the girl, hey, the guy abused you and this and that. So that's what I'm saying. And then they did the lawsuit. And the fucking lawyer was calling me like every week. Yeah. And he was saying, hey, you have to sign that, you have to sign that. And even a girl went to the gym, to America Top. She said, hey, you have to sign that. I'm looking like to everybody that has the fair share. If you did not sign, they're gonna split your money on the other fighters, you know? They're not gonna get the money back. Okay. Of the 700 fighters, only 3 or 4 did not accept, but they don't say the names.
You're one of only a handful.
Yes. I'm saying that because man, if you like what USA was created, like free market, you have to, it's the same thing that I was saying about Ben Askren, you know, you have to do your part of the deal, you know, you have to, you cannot take advantage of people. But the problem is the mindset of people now UFC is fucking rich, they can do that, you know. It's not like that, brother. You have to honor your part.
Okay, so a few things on that, and shout out to the Show Me the Money podcast. Renato and the boys do a great job. We have to consider the source. And what I mean by that is, Renato Moicano is a brilliant human being. I don't use that word lightly. Like I think he is a brilliant human being. He is very smart when it comes to economics and business. We have exemplified that on the show. Whether you agree with his stance or not, he is very clearly a learned man, a smart man, an intelligent man, I think a brilliant human being. And so you have to consider the source. If this was just sort of any kind of Johnny-come-lately fighter who's weighing in, who maybe doesn't have the interest in economics as clearly Moicano does, all right, then we say, like, this guy's just trying to curry favor. This guy's just trying to hope that the UFC recognizes this and be a bootlicker. But he has his reasons. And so ultimately, we have to respect those reasons, those feelings. He didn't want to take the money. Do I think he should have? Absolutely. Do I think the UFC will punish any fighter who is active, who took the money? No, I don't. But he has his reasons. And so I say we respect that. Now on social media, Brendan posted this clip, and I actually agree with Brendan in the sense that, yeah, any fighter out there should take the money. I don't feel super strong about it. Like, do whatever you want. It's your life. It's your bank account. It's your family. It's your stance. God bless. If you feel strongly about it, then I respect it. Brendan posted UFC fighters turning down the antitrust lawsuit money is absolutely mind-blowing to me, to say the least, and then he posted the clip. Moicano responded to that saying, it has nothing to do with the UFC. I don't expect the UFC to treat me well because of this. The UFC is a company. A company doesn't, quote-unquote, like you. They want to profit. This is about principles. I knew about the deal. I signed the contract. A contract is nothing more than your word. I'm not going back on my word just to gain a financial benefit. I don't expect anyone to understand that. And so again, he has his reasons. Ultimately, I don't think taking the money represents going back on your word or spitting in their face or not honoring your deal. It has just been deemed that you were owed a little bit more. And so, yeah, initially when I heard about this, I was like, man, I'm surprised Renato, who is so well versed in this world, in the world of economics, and does a great job of educating himself, would feel this way. But if this is the way he feels, then so be it. ultimately, it seems like the vast majority of the fighters who were subjected to the money didn't feel this way because, at least as he said, I have not verified this, but he says around 3 to 4 to 5 fighters didn't accept the money. That doesn't surprise me as well. It's free money. You're owed that money. The UFC has said, we're not going to penalize you for taking this money. We agree to the money. We agree to the money. Here's Cowboy Cerrone saying, yeah, I'll take his share. Don't worry, I'll take everyone's if they don't want it. And by the way, Cowboy's a company man. I mean, he was a part of the AAA for 6 minutes and then went back on it once he got a phone call. He is a company man, and there's nothing wrong with being a company man, but look, he feels that way. What did Mayhem say? I didn't see what Mayhem said. Thanks for the extra couple bucks, Renato. Is this a thing? Are a lot of people saying this? I mean, yeah, I guess it got dispersed. How much of it got dispersed, who knows? But yeah, at first glance, I was surprised, but that's ultimately how he feels. God bless.
It doesn't surprise me from the perspective that this is not an economic thing for Renato Moicano. This is a contractual thing, right? A my word is bond thing. He is saying you can't retroactively. His position is essentially, I signed a contract knowing the terms of the contract, like anybody who signs a contract. If then retroactively, years from now, you want to say that contract was a faulty contract, I'm going to stick to what the contract term said at the time. We fulfilled it and I move on. So I get it. It's a principle thing more than an economic thing. It's a very noble thing,
but the court has said, and by the way, the UFC said, yes, we agree
that you should have been compensated more.
Yes, take this.
And he's saying, I signed it at the time and I sign it now. He's essentially signing it again.
Yeah.
He's saying, you told me this were the terms, and now you're telling me these are the new terms. I'm actually signing for the old terms again. I'm saying I do not want these new terms. And I like you, disagree with that stance. Yeah. I feel like it's ludicrous. It's outrageous. But he is thinking from the perspective of larger principles. That is why he's saying like the founding principles of America and understanding the free market. So I don't know. Maybe it works against him in this scenario, but monetarily, it feels like this conversation doesn't even involve the money for him,
Yeah. Again, a little bit surprising, but, he's standing on business, as they say. Thanks for watching this video. Before you go, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for us. Also, give us a thumbs up, leave a nice comment. These things go a long way. And while you're here, do check out the rest of the channel. We've got live shows and full interviews, clips, and a whole lot more. We're doing big things here, and we appreciate your support very much.